FIFA 17 jetzt endlich mal einen Story-Modus hat, fokussiert sich Pro Evolution Soccer weiterhin so ein bisschen auf die Gameplay-Mechaniken.
Was vielleicht auch intelligent ist, oder? Weil man sich ja abgrenzen möchte.
Auf jeden Fall. Und man hat so ein bisschen das Gefühl, es ist natürlich eine kleinere Fanbase einfach bei Pro Evolution Soccer. Ist kein Geheimnis, FIFA verkauft sich viel, viel besser. Allein durch die Lizenzen haben die natürlich einen großen Vorteil. Aber das ist gar nicht so schlimm, denn bei Pro Evolution Soccer kann man diesmal sogar Spieler erstellen, diese hochladen und auch Teams erstellen und hochladen. Und andere können sich diese ganz easy runterladen. Das ist jetzt ein offizielles Feature. Das bedeutet, im Endeffekt hat man auch bei Pro Evolution Soccer diesmal endlich quasi alle Lizenzen. Durch diese starke Fanbase halt. Ja. Und das Schöne an Pro Evolution Soccer ist, dass es grafisch tatsächlich besser aussieht als FIFA 17.
Das sah echt gut aus.
Ich habe ja schon erwähnt, ich durfte den Journey-Mode spielen schon ein bisschen bei FIFA. Ja. Und da sind die Hintergründe sehr verwaschen. Ich weiß nicht, ob daran noch gearbeitet wird, aber das sah wirklich nicht gut aus. Das sah eher aus nach Last Gen, also PlayStation 3 und Xbox One, Xbox 360. Und das wäre natürlich nicht so schön, wenn es beibehalten wird. Pro Evolution Soccer hat die Fox Engine, die kam auch schon bei Metal Gear Solid 5 in Einsatz. Und aus der haben sie alles rausgeholt. Die ganzen Lichter sind besser. Du hast ja auch kurz gespielt und du warst ja auch begeistert. Bei Barca sind halt goldene Ziffern auf dem Trikot und halt der Name. Und das glänzt wirklich sehr realistisch. Also es sieht realistisch aus. Der Slogan ist nicht nur so ein Werbeslogan, sondern es fühlt sich wirklich realistischer an, diesmal als FIFA. Und ich habe ja schon erwähnt, FIFA hat zwar den Journey-Mode, allerdings setzt Pro Evolution Soccer auf Gameplay-Elemente, sehr detailreich, eher so für die Geeks. Und welche das genau sind, da konnte ich zum Glück Bhatti treffen. Und Bhatti ist ein sehr sympathischer Typ. Das ist der Mann hinter Pro Evolution Soccer seit vielen, vielen Jahren. Und den durfte ich mal so ein bisschen befragen, was sind so die neuen Gameplay-Elemente und warum habt ihr eigentlich jetzt Borussia Dortmund als offiziellen Partner, was mich natürlich freut. Bitteschön. So you are the man behind Pro Evolution Soccer 2017, I would say?
One of the many.
One of the many.
I'm not a one-man team for sure, yeah. I work on the product globally and on the brand as well with the team in Tokyo, HQ, where we all work and make the game.
Okay, cool. So, you know, as a football fan, it's great to have the competition between FIFA and Pro Evolution Soccer.
Yeah.
So, how does that put you under pressure? Is it nice to have this competition?
I think it's nice for you guys to actually put us in the competition. You know, we get a lot from the press and the media putting us, because we're now the only two games which are making simulation football. So for us, it's a nice challenge every year to show people why we're better, why we are, you know, the game to play every year. And I think it's nice.
Yeah, of course. As a football fan, it's
exactly.
great that there's a competition. So, while FIFA introduces now the story mode, the journey mode, PES is going to concentrate on the game features and on the better gameplay. So, which gameplay elements are new and which one are better now?
Well, for sure.
The most important, maybe.
I think there's a lot of important features right now with the gameplay. We've made a lot of tactical and gameplay control features. I think one of the most important things was our fans really wanted us to make the game super, super realistic. They're very passionate and they tell me every day. So what we've done is we brought a new feature called Real Touch. Real Touch is the first touch system. I've spoken quite a lot about it. And it's where you have to calculate exactly how you control the ball and what you do next. So better players like Özil, for example, very technical player, will be far better at passing and doing first touch than someone like Mertesacker, for example. And that really slows the game down, made it more realistic. The other key, perhaps, gameplay feature I would say is goalkeepers. You know, goalkeepers is very hard to get right. But we feel it's quite bold. The best goalkeepers in any football game in history. Okay. It's confident, but the reason why we think that is because they are human. So what that means is that they react to things as you would expect someone to do in real life. They sense danger, they see danger, but also they make human errors and human mistakes, not gaming mistakes. And you also get the individuality as well. People like Neuer is crazy, saves everything, runs out to the halfway line. And you'll see that in PES.
So I think it's more realistic. PES is going to have a great presentation for years, and you know, you brought up a lot of things that were discussed in the community. It's a community game, and would you say that it's a game that's based on the community feedback?
Yeah, I think it has to be. So I started playing PES since I was born. I think I came out with a PlayStation controller playing PES. I loved it since since day one. However, when I started working for PES, for Konami, I came when the game wasn't doing well. And the main reason why I think we stopped doing well is because we stopped remembering why people played PES, you know, the key reasons why. So with PES 16 and PES 15, actually, we won Best Sports Game here. So we've got every reason to be super excited. But I just mentioned to you before, the fans tell us every day what's wrong with the game. And last year, we had the best review scores ever. We won all the awards, but the fans were not happy. And that really concerned me, because it felt like we were going back in the past again, where when PES went bad, I felt like we forgot those things, and I wanted to remember the fans. I wanted to remember what they wanted again, and they gave us loads of feedback, and every improvement for 17 has been based on that.
So you think it's more important what the fans are going to say about
PES wouldn't be here, yeah. I mean, PES wouldn't be here. We're not that, you know, FIFA goes around, sells tens of millions of copies. You know, PES is still here. You know, listen, I love PES, but I can tell you now Konami's a business. If PES wasn't selling, I wouldn't be here right now in front of the camera speaking to you, looking quite smooth. So it's very, very important for me to appreciate that is a business. And for us, we have to sell, but we sell enough. So if we're selling enough, let's make the fans happy.
Yeah, of course. Okay, cool. So now you have the chance, or we have the chance as the players, to analyze our matches, I heard. In what way?
So we're calling this feature within modes called Versus.
Oh.
So what this does is it actually tracks your data. So say if you're playing against your friends, maybe 20 matches, it'll let you know how many wins you've got, how many your friends have got. You always have the facts. You can always say, see, I beat you more. And it also tracks the goals, but also how you play as well. If you're a possession play, if you're counter-attack, if you like to slide tackle a lot. I think this is going to be cool for esports as well.
I think so, yes.
Because one thing that you can check now is the world champion, for example. You can check his play style. And like you saw in the European Championships, it's not always the best team that wins a tournament. It's a team that was best prepared, the best tactics, things like that. So maybe we have a newcomer to esports who gets the world champion, who sees the tactics, and, you know, maybe does an upset. Who knows?
One of the most important features is that you can share the data, so the edited players and the teams and something like this. So now it's easy to get.
Absolutely.
You've brought on a feature,
Yeah.
so we know you've got no or not that many licenses. So now it's easy to get all the players and teams. It's really cool. Was it your request, or how did it come?
It's actually very difficult for me to say. I can't condone anybody putting licensed content into our game, but if you want to. But obviously this is why we sign with these clubs. Obviously the BVB partner now. We sign with Barcelona as a premium partner, with Liverpool official video game. But for us, the sharing data, just allowing users the freedom. The licensing issue now has become, for me, the only issue in PES. Maybe 4 years ago, you didn't like the gameplay, you didn't like the visuals, you didn't like many things. Now I think we fixed everything, but the licenses is difficult because it's an issue, but it's not a bug. I can't get the programmer to go and say, hey, can you fix this code in the licenses code? It doesn't work like that. We have to be patient. There's a lot of licenses, like the Bundesliga, for example, which, you know, is tied up maybe for 2 or 3 more years. So even if we wanted it now, we can't get it now. So let's do something about it. Let's make these efforts and sign these clubs.
It's really cool because Borussia Dortmund is my favorite club, so I'm really happy that Borussia Dortmund is the official partner.
Me too. I can't wait for the stadium to go in and we have all the sound, the wall, the mosaic. It's going to be fantastic.
So we're going to play in the Signal Iduna Park?
Absolutely.
In front of the,
it's going to come as a data pack. After launch, we just signed the actual club. We're hoping to get it this calendar year. We still are working on it. Same with the Anfield Stadium as well for Liverpool. Both of them will come free soon after launch.
Okay, that's really nice. A question that I asked myself for since many years. Who's responsible for the player skills in PES?
The fans. So we have, the way that we do our data, the way we do our stats, we have over 150 editors worldwide. They are a community that also work on the player faces, using the in-game editing. Obviously, we create all the 3D models, and then for the players that we don't have time for, they're the ones who edit it. So we always hire every year as well. We always create a website where people can apply and get involved with the stats. So we obviously, some people in Japan have the final say, but we have a collective, really, really strong community working on the stats. So whoever gets their certain skills, like this year we've given Pogba and Neymar the fake Rabona cross skill, only for those two players, and this is always built up from the suggestions and the different styles that the people want, the fans want.
Yeah, really nice. So I saw the graphics are really great.
Nice,
in Pro Evolution Soccer. So you did this, or you built this in the Fox engine, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Which opportunities gave that?
Well, Fox Engine has really helped us as a company, and it's up to us to really adapt it for a football game. So the Fox Engine is not built for PES. You know, it's built for a really magnificent third-person action game, and we are now building systems to keep making it work with PES. Fox is all about the visuals, so it's allowed us to double the lighting spots.
I think Metal Gear Solid 5 has built in the Fox engine?
Absolutely, yeah. The Fox engine was built for Metal Gear.
Yeah, okay.
So we took that engine and we adapted it ever since PES 15 on these new consoles to make it work with PES. And now we're super comfortable. Now you're seeing the game purring, it's looking fantastic. The lighting is amazing, the day and night cycle. Everything is looking fantastic, but we can always do better, because Fox is, like I said, it's not owned by, or it's not made for PES. It's a company focus, and the Fox engine keeps improving every year, which means that we keep learning more every year as well.
You're working on it year for year.
Yeah, we really want to keep surprising you, and we have to, because you've got loads of new announcements now of new consoles coming soon, and we're going to have to make sure that we're taking advantage of those consoles.
Okay. That's really nice. So thank you for the interview.
No problem.
Hier kommt Kagawa. Das hat gut geklappt. Kagawa! Shinji Kagawa! Ja, der ist drin! Das ist ein echter Leckerbissen für alle Fußballfreunde.